interesting. I felt like it was almost Peter Pan-esque and just showing that um, magical sense of nature and youth and nature and showing that and there are scenes where this young boy is almost there's like fairy dust and all of that. But then and then you have these two more feminine characters come through the water and everything. But then on the other hand of that, after they're having their tea party scene and coming all together, you see how environmental ruin and plastic and all of that and pollution can destroy that and destroy nature and destroy that beauty as well. I think it was a really beautiful way to put the state of the environment and all of that on display in an abstract way that was still very beautiful but very easy to understand.
It's just fraught with all kinds of meaning, and there's obviously no dialogue, and we're seeing it all expressed through dance, through the performance, and also through the photography and the editing. We're getting a real sense of obviously we're doing an expression of nature here, and we're seeing these opposing forces come together, and there's agreement, and there's some strife and conflict, um, and we have a there's some excess that happens, and we got the fire at the end. The meaning, the title Terminus is very, also again very fraught with meaning here. So there's a real, just picture of the struggle of nature and some of the magic and goodness and strife here. So that's kind of what I'm getting from it. It's very beautiful. The on-screen performers, the dancers, just did an astounding job. I think it's wonderful that we're seeing both adults and children perform here.
It's very much captured at the beginning, that childhood splendor and the presence of adventuring alone in nature. And as all of the magic of that and the ties of the elements came to life, I think it brought out that childlike imagining, but it also felt dangerous and they felt powerful. And there was that threat, which I think was really important for the balance of this piece. And it really translated to the embodiment of the elements awakening and the human personification of their dwelling and their powers. The elements attempt at competing until they find unity and realize that they need one another, as and use that common focus in showing their strength to humanity. I thought was really interesting. Also brilliantly evocative cinematography. I thought really clever shots and use of the environment to build this world and to build the magic and fantasy of it as well.
I love how the characters emerge from the environment and how they move within it. Really fantastic choreography that we got. The music creates such a great sense of mystery and intrigue from the very beginning. And my absolute favorite part was the special effects. They were so well done. It was like they were actually in the scene and the characters were interacting with them in real life.
It was brilliantly choreographed and all interacted with each other in such a symbolic way as elements do in nature. The wardrobe was also effectively symbolic. For example, fire was in a red outfit, air was in white. The writing was really well done, and I see that the fancy tea party with its gooey mess represented for me human civilization and how it can be destroyed in the same way civilization has harmed the earth in the choices it's made. Very scary but excellent dramatic soundtrack with drums and discordant music.
The dancers in this were just incredible. And the special effects work that everybody did made it so real. It was very, very seamless. It felt like you were actually watching these people create this fire and it made me believe in magic.
This has beautiful scenery with amazing sound and visual effects, and the complement with the music is just very well rounded, and it feels organic. And they use this fantastic forest where the different elements meet and how they interact and what they accomplish together. It was very cryptic, but also very engaging. I really enjoyed it, and I love this special effects of this kind of dust, glittery dust. It was beautiful and quite profound.
I think it was just such a creative angle to take on, a nature short film, and I think the performances were super intriguing. And although it was, more performance based and didn't have any dialogue, I feel like it still was just as effective in making me think about climate change and think about, what's happening to the earth. And I thought, it was just so professionally done with great art direction, and I really loved all the visual effects you guys employed. I thought it was super interesting.